Well, hello everybody. All right, we're going to continue to work on our Faith Ringgold project. I wanted to just kind of show you, I finished my patterned paper. And so today your first job will be to finish your patterns on your paper. We'll be using them for the border of our project when they're dry and when we get to that day. Okay, so when you're done with these, put them on the drying rack, and then we're going to start part 2. So for the next part, remember we talked about the center of the Faith Ringgold quilt, how it had a really beautiful visual and told a story. Sometimes they were her dreams, sometimes they referenced a historical moment, and so you can decide what you want to put in your center square. On the front table, there's square paper. Go and grab one. Make sure you use pencil first, okay? Write your name on the back. And then you can start to draw your ideas. So I did one. I don't want to take up all your time. I want to make this video pretty quick. But I did a drawing of, I used 1-point perspective. Some of you guys might recognize how I drew this. You don't have to draw it this way. I was having fun drawing it this way. And so I did a city street because I love how Faith Ringgold has a lot of quilts with the skyline in there, and so I wanted to also do some city scenes. And then I have people lined up right here, and then this right here is actually an apartment, affordable housing for homeless people. So my whole idea around mine is providing shelter for homeless people. It's just something that I'm concerned about and that I wanted to tell the story of my quilt about. So I drew it first in pencil. I hope you guys can see that. And then I want you to grab a Sharpie and go over your drawing so that you can see your drawing really clearly. And then when you add color, if you get to that part today, that's fine. If not, that's okay too. When you add color, there will be oil pastels up front, or crayons if you'd like to use crayons to add color. There's markers in your basket, and I think I'll have they're color sticks. They work like a colored pencil. Those will be up front as well. They just don't have a really sharp point like a normal colored pencil. So think about that when you're adding color. So if you want to get into those details, sometimes I use crayons just because they're skinny and they can get into those small spaces. So when you're adding color, think about, do you have a lot of detail, or do you have some areas that are pretty big and you could use something with a bigger tip, like an oil pastel. We won't be adding paint to this paper. This paper is very thin, and so this paper will not get painted, okay? So please do not use paint. I don't want you guys to tear up your drawings. All right, so this will be part 2. So today's work is to finish painting your printed paper, put it on the drying rack, grab a piece of paper and name on the back, and then start your drawing. If you don't finish today, that's okay. We'll have more time next week, and then we can continue from there, okay? All right, can't wait to see your whole idea and what is important to you. What is your dream or a historical moment that really impacted your life? All right.